Hello, hello, beautiful souls. How are you doing? I hope all is well with you. Beautiful souls, I know some of you have wondered, just like I did for the longest time, why did God choose me out of my family members? Why did God choose me out of my circle of friends and places I was going to be around? Well, whether you grew up in the church or not, why did God choose you out of all those other people? I have two other siblings. Some of you might have three other siblings, five other siblings, seven. You might have a lot of cousins, aunts, uncles. Out of that whole family, God chose you. Okay. God chose you to have such a different heart from them. Some of you out here, you might not have a bad relationship with all your siblings, with all your family members, but of a lot of us chosen ones, we are literally the black sheep. Like we stand out like a sore thumb. Like there's a huge difference between us and our family. When it comes to the matters of the heart, I am the sweetest person in my family. And I'm being dead. So you know how they say like dead? I'm being like dead. It's like seriously. And it's just crazy. I kept thinking like, am I in the right place? How come everybody else is okay with this type of how people talk, how people treat each other? How come people are okay with that? But yet I would never talk to a person like this. I'm like, I would never talk to a person or treat a person like this. Like I have a heart of gold, literally. And that doesn't mean that chosen ones don't do certain sins or won't mess up like other people. No, we will, like we still live in this sinful world. But we move different. Like you could just tell like we're not like how the world could be going to the left, the chosen one's gonna be going to the right. Like how everybody laughing at this person, like if a bully trips somebody up and they fall in the hole and everyone like ah, like everybody in the world just laughing at the person who fell on the ground. The chosen one's like, that's not funny. You're actually a loser. What if somebody trip you up? Like we're not we're different. And people see that about you a mile away. And it's just like, God, but why me? Like, why did you choose me? And like again, when I see from my particular family, I'm not in such a hateful mode with my family like I was before. Still hurt. I don't think the hurt is ever gonna just like not exist. But I'm learning to not hate them like I used to. When I first started my YouTube journey about talking about my chosen one journey, I hated them. Like I hated them bad. Like I wanted it bad for them because of the hurt and the pain they caused me. But as you start growing and elevating in your journey, you realize why God tells us not to hate people. Even the people that deserve it from us, don't hate them. Honestly, you should feel sad. Feel sad for your enemies. Feel sad for your family members who can't show up for you, support you, love you like you're supposed to. It just shows you that they're miserable. Most people don't know how to love, chosen ones. And unfortunately, we were like dropped into a world filled with dysfunctional, jacked up, messed up, toe up from the flow up type of people. And we experienced a lot of things again, first and foremost from our family. They were the first person to break our heart, to tear us up, to mess us up, to not be there, to hate, to be jealous. I tell people all the time, especially when the women come around, they want to hate. I'm like, baby, get in line, okay? My mother prepared me for this. My own mother was my biggest hater for the longest time. So you hating on me is like a joke. Like you're funny. You can't hurt me. I already been hurt. Your biggest hurt comes from family. I don't care what nobody's saying. The Bible tells you that your biggest ops, your biggest enemies are going to be the members of your own household. Like, hello, God already telling you that. That's where it originally starts from for all of us chosen ones. Unless you grow up with just a loving mother or father, you're going to feel that pain and that hurt of rejection first and foremost. And that's where a lot of us get our hearts broken first. And then on top of that, then you start seeing the fake friends, and then you get in a relationship and that person then screwed you over. And it's like from family, friends to lovers, you then got screwed over. That's the chosen one's life. We all have that pattern, unfortunately. Most people that's not chosen, at least they have loving family, okay? At least they have really close, loving best friends. But with chosen ones, we don't have any of that. Like, we don't have the lovers, the family, the friends. Like, everybody just has it out for us. And the thing is, God chose you because He knew you wasn't going to be afraid to speak the truth. You speaking the truth angers people's demons so bad. In the family, you're the black sheep because you're the one that's going to tell, well, mom, why did you allow this? Why did you allow uncle to do this? Why did you allow dad to treat us this way? You're the one that's going to say, wow, my own sister's jealous of me. She hates on me for no reason. And you're the one that's not going to go to the Thanksgiving dinner saying, hey, sis, hey, bro, knowing that they're trying to size you up. You're not going to just say, hey, pass me the mashed potatoes when you know that they be sitting here hating on your life. Like, you're going to be the one to address the elephant in the room. Like, okay, let's talk about it. Since y'all want to just sit here and eat turkeys and sweet potato and act like everything's all good with all this dysfunction around, let's really sit down and talk about it. You know? God knew that you were going to be a trailblazer. Like, you don't need you don't need everybody to agree with you. And the thing is, your family most than likely they're not going to agree with you. I love my older sister to death. Like, I love her despite her flaws, despite her getting on my nerves sometimes. I love her because I see deep down who she is, but she refuses to really like snap out of it and really see what's going on. Like, she sees it, but she's just like, oh well, like, it is what it is. Like, what else she gonna do about it? Like, what else she gonna do about it? And then my middle sister, she's just like, she has her own set of issues and whatever. Like I said, I don't even really like to talk about her like that because me and her definitely have unfinished business, and I don't know how that's gonna take place. But she's the one that I know for a fact hates on me, jealous of me, never give me my flowers, never compliments me, never says I love you, I'm proud of you, see how I'm doing. She always just expects I'm fine, and all she wants to do is trauma dump on me. Like, it's crazy. Like, this is my own flesh and blood, my own sibling treating me like this. But yet it's random people out here, especially like it's strangers, people you've never met. My family, like you guys online who literally loves me and give me my flowers way more than what my family have. That is so sick. Like, y'all, I love y'all down. Thank you so much for your love, your constant support. I appreciate you. And I don't mean any harm by when I say this, but you all should not be able to send me more love and care and support than what my own flesh and blood has done. That's the point. And it's sad. It is so sad. Like, I used to tear up and cry about stuff like this. And not even gonna hold y'all, like not even gonna lie. Every now and then I still get sad about it because it's just like, damn, like your own flesh and blood hates you, like, or they hate on you, or they're not they don't love you like you should. Everybody thinks they can love in their own way. You're supposed to love people how they want to be loved, how they need to be loved. Be considerate. Your family, your friends, a lot of them, they don't care. They're not considerate. They don't care how you want to be loved. They don't care how you want to be showed up for, supported. And most of the time, it's because of what's going on in them. It's something wrong with them. It was never you, baby. And that's the thing is, chosen ones, we always thought it was us. What's wrong? What's like deep down? What did I do? Why is it always me? Why do, how come they could show up for their friends? How come they could show up for other people? But why not their own family? Because they're jealous, because they're hating, because you have a light about you and a glow and an aura that they don't. All they want to do is sit around talking about the mundane. They want to talk about the surface level. They don't know nothing about spirituality. They don't know nothing about going within. God knew that they were not the people for the job. You are. You were, you are, you always will be. You're the one that's going to go deep, 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 deep down to the root, down to the core, under the sea. Okay. Like, you are going to go down and you're going to solve the problem. You're going to get to the bottom of it. The family, the friends, the lovers, the people that turned on you, they're surface level people. They was never going to get you. They were never really going to understand you. You are like a beautiful puzzle, and they can't even put together the first three or four pieces to save their life. And they judged you because they didn't understand you. They judged you because you're different. You're an anomaly. Okay? Just like in the Matrix with Neo being the one. It's like, what? Where did you come from? I didn't expect this. Yeah. You're the unexpected. They don't expect you. They didn't expect you, especially if you're the youngest, if you're the underdog. They didn't expect this from you. People who knew me from my past and stuff, they'll look at me like right now and be like, they'll look at me right now and be like, Amber? Chosen one content. Like, what is she talking about? What this girl on? Who? What? I went to school with her. That's my cousin. That's my who? What she think she doing? Oh, she crazy. She off her rocker. She talking. People are going to try to dog you out who grew up with you, who knew you, whatever, because they don't want to accept the fact that God did choose you. And they know deep down. They know this is why they know this is why they secretly hate on you, why they don't support you, why they don't show up for you, why any chance they get, they want to try to tear you down or make your feelings seem small. I can't go to not one family member in my family and cry in front of them, express my feelings in front of them, and they actually understand. They actually get it. They can actually pour out their heart back. They don't got no heart to pour out from. See, chosen ones, a lot of people in this world, they're so jacked up, they're so damaged and miserable. Okay? Their inner world is garbage that when you come around, you being such a beautiful, positive light, they cannot handle that. They don't it's like malfunction, like like you put water on light, on electricity, and it's just it's like, what are you doing? Who are you? You want to break generational curses? Like you said, you're the one that's going to sit there and you're actually going to address the issues. Like, yeah, we know we're dead wrong, but you're just supposed to deal with it and move forward. Like we're supposed to just keep operating in trauma and keep going along with our trauma. Like it's not really tearing us down. Generation after generation. They don't care. It's like, okay, Uncle such and such took advantage of such and such. Oh well, go back to work. Oh yeah, grandma showed favoritism to auntie such and such and treated the rest of the aunts like garbage. Okay, keep going to work. Like, let's not talk about nothing. Let's just keep going and going and act like nothing happened. That's what it means to be a part of this curse, this matrix. You gotta break free. You gotta talk about it. You gotta address it. You gotta break that trauma down and move forward to rebuild. But see, they don't want to do that. But that's why God chose you, because he knew you were going to be the one to address it. You were going to be the one to cross that line in the sand. Like, look, we're not spending another Thanksgiving praying, just blessing the food without really talking about the issues in this family. Like I said, you are a powerhouse by yourself. You are a trailblazer by yourself. You don't need nobody else's applause or nothing. And before we thought we needed it, like before I'll be asking my sister, like, sis, you don't see that? You don't want to speak up to mom. You don't want to speak up to our other sister and tell them, hey, stop doing this. Don't be like that. And she like, nah, nope. That's just what it's going to be. And I was like, wow. But I realized because God didn't choose her. It's me. God chose me. And it's only one of us in the family. It ain't going to be 10, only one chosen one. God not going to choose 10 chosen ones in the family, okay? And that's the sad part. I really wish God did. I wish it was 5 or 6 chosen ones per family, but it's only one, baby. And that's why you're going to feel like you've been in World War III your whole life, doing it all by yourself, because that's how strong you are. But that's also why. See, that's the thing. God's not unfair, baby. God is not unfair to you. As much as this is such a burden, because we get attacked from all types of angles. Family, friends, lovers, co-workers, sometimes your own children, people in the church, neighbors, wherever, the stores, the grocery stores, the malls, like wherever you go, it's just like that light is just, it's beaming, it's bright. And again, a lot of people don't know how to handle it, but especially in your family, because again, it's like, either why is she acting like this? Why is she not just going with the program, the broken trauma program that everybody else goes through? We all been broken. We all got trauma. Just keep going with it. Or it's like, well, dang, why can't I look at life like they do? Like, why am I not the black sheep? Why am I not the generational curse breaker? And again, all that, you got to take it up with God. But baby, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Okay, we're going we again we gonna be bouncing back between topics, but the family dynamic got to be talked about, because a lot of hurt starts with the family. Unfortunately, before you get out here to the street, to these friends, these co-workers, and all these other people, it's get ready, fight. Like round one, fight. It's your family, okay? We on like round 10, 12, 13, 14. Where we at in 2025, okay? If you in 2025, you on like round 200. But round one started with your own family, unfortunately. And we got to address that, okay? And yeah, a lot of my family saw my videos and they were not happy and they talking and saying whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not doing it because I hate you. I'm doing it because I'm tired. I'm doing it because the cycle must be broken and it needs to be aware, and it's called healing other people. Giving other people the courage to stand up to their family, to stand up for justice, to stand up for what's right and to do the right thing. Correct the traumas in the family. If something's wrong with mom, if something's wrong with dad, our siblings, it needs to be addressed and corrected. And we need to move on as a unit and love each other and not be caught up in all this division and negativity and nastiness and competitiveness. Why are you competing with your own flesh and blood? It's sick. It is demonic. It is an illness. And chosen ones, we're going to stop it. We going to bring light to the issue, okay? We ain't sweeping it under the rug. It ain't going in the dark no more. We bringing it to light. And we bringing it to light and exposing those demons in Jesus' name, okay? Amen. But let me go ahead and wrap this up. It's getting long. I'll be right back. We're going to keep talking. If y'all like me to address some other issues or things like that in the family, please leave in the comments. I will definitely look over it and I will do a video on it, okay? But as chosen ones, we got to stick together. And we are family, okay? Chosen ones, we are each other's true family. Until the other people snap out of it. And sometimes they never snap out of it. Sometimes they stay in that condition, unfortunately, forever. But we are family. You're safe here, okay? Love on each other in the comments. Send each other love. One day we're all going to meet up, and one day we're all going to be together. And it's going to be happiness. It won't be any more pain or suffering. That's a promise. Never forget who loves you, okay? I love you, but God loves you so much more. I'll see you all in the next video, okay? Break those curses.